Hello everyone, today I would like to tell you 10 conversations between two people about the man and the woman. Conversation 1. The man said hello to the boy and he said he was sorry to bother him because he was trying to find the Main Street and the 44th Street. The boy replied to the man. They ran parallel and he wanted to know where he tried to find was. The man replied to the boy. He was trying to find the Sunshine Convention Center, and he was running late for a presentation. And exhibition team was waiting for him right then. The boy suggested looking for the Main Street and the 44th Street, and he said went to the end of the Main Street, and it would intersect with 44th Street and head north, and he would find the convention center, and he said his rear left tire was getting flat, and he suggested putting some air into it. Conversation 2. The man said to the woman he would like to open a bank account with her branch. The woman agreed with him, and she said first she needed him fill out that application, and then she would need 2 forms of ID, one providing his date of birth, and the other with a photo. A birth certificate and driver license would be preferable. And lastly, she needed a government document providing his current address, and she wanted to know if he would like to apply a choice account on that account solely for him was. The man replied to the woman a choice account, and he wanted to confirm if he needed his wife's document as well, because she wasn't there with him right then. However, he thought he had some of her ID. The woman replied to the man if he had his marriage certificate with him, they could get paperwork done on her behalf. And however, later on, when she had time, she should read by their branch with a piece of photo, and all she had to do was sign that application. Conversation 3. The man said to the woman she had worked very hard for her over the past 3 years, and he had received numerous recommendations from his supervisors, and he had shown leadership and gained respect from his coworkers. So he would like to ask for 35%. The woman replied to the man, she did appreciate his support work, and she did saw a big future for him with their company. However, she didn't think that project can afford 35%, and she wanted to know if there was any way they can satisfy him. The man suggested 20%, a longer vacation time, and supervisor's position. The woman replied to the man they can give him 25%, a supervisor's position. However, didn't hold her to the longer vacation time yet, and she said she would see how the schedule worked. Conversation 4. The woman said hello to the girl, and she said that was little. She said she applied for a receptionist position 2 weeks ago, and she wanted to know if the position had been filled. The girl disagreed with the woman, and she said, in fact, she had been just about to contact her because she was one of the applicants She left for an interview, and she wanted to know when she was available that week. She said they was going to interview the candidate from Wednesday to Friday. The woman replied to the girl, Thursday would be good for her, and she preferred the afternoon around 2 o'clock. The girl agreed with her, and she suggested coming straight to room 4 and asked to speak with Simon Collins. Conversation 5. The man said hello to the woman, and he said he needed to ship a very important parcel to Sydney, and he said it was imperative that it got there by Sunday, May 11 in the afternoon. The woman replied to the man he had 2 options. He could send it by express mails, or delivery person could drive it there by Sunday at 4 p.m., or he could have it couriered, and it would get there by Sunday at 8 a.m. The man thought the courier would be safer, and he wanted to know if there was any way he could verify exactly when the recipient get the package. The woman replied to the man she would give him a receipt and the tracking number, and then he would check it online. When the recipient got the package, they would sign for it, and once they would sign for it, it would sound up online on his tracking number. Conversation 6. The woman wanted to know when he got back from his work, and she said she was thinking of making dinner right then. However, she didn't want it to get cold. The man replied to the woman he wasn't sure because he was swamped with work, and he didn't know when he would be able to finish it. And he said he could finish it at home, so he could have dinner with her. However, he didn't think that was a good idea, and he suggested starting without him, or go out dinner with her friend. The woman replied to the man if he would like, she could make something and bring it to work for him. However, she wanted to know if he thought the security would let her in. The man replied to the woman he was quite sure, and he suggested phoning him when she arrived, and he would come down and notify security. Conversation 7. The man said hello to the woman, and he said he was phoning from Seattle, Washington, and he would like to make a reservation for 2-bed suite. And his name was Twimai. The woman agreed with him, and she said they could provide pick up him as well if he would like, and she suggested telling them his arrival time, flight number, and airline. The man replied to the woman that would be great, and he said he was flying on Air Embassy and flight 765, and they would be touching down approximately 8 p.m. Toronto time the following day. And he said he was staying at her hotel for 3 days, and so he said he would like to request the Seattle Herald newspaper while he was there, and he needed an 8:30 a.m. wake-up call during his stay. The woman agreed with him, and she said she would have to those requests fulfilled. She said his limo would be expecting him at Pearson International Airport at 8 p.m. Conversation 8. The man wanted to confirm if she was a lawyer, and he wanted to know which law firm she was looking for. The woman replied to the man she had used to be. It had been 15 years since she had changed job, and then she was charged in a federal court. That was a third place she had worked as a judge. The man was surprised by that, and he wanted to know if being a judge was as exciting as it looked on TV. The woman agreed with him, and she said, she really happy with her job then, because that was less stressful than her previous job. Conversation 9. The woman wanted to know when he would be able to finish his work, and everyone was there and they were thinking about ordering. She wanted to know if they should wait for him or go ahead and order. The man replied to the woman, he worked with client right then, and he didn't know how long the meeting would take. However, he thought it shouldn't take than 30 minutes, and he suggested going ahead and ordering. And he suggested ordering for him something as well, chicken and beef, or beef and not fish. The woman suggested checking the menus, and she said she and Julia was ordering a chicken, and she thought Matt was ordering a steak because the steak looked really pretty filling. And she wanted to confirm if he was really hungry. The man disagreed with the woman, and he said he would try her and Julia and order the chicken later. And he said he would give her a call once the meeting was over, and he would need direction to the restaurant. Conversation 10. The woman said good morning to the man, and she thanked him for calling Pierman Reality Group. That was Bessie. The man said hello to the woman, and he said that was Kevin from management department, and he said he was returning her call about the broken sink in her office, and he suggested coming by and fix it the following morning, and he wanted to know if that was okay. The woman replied to the man she couldn't wash anything then, and it smells awfully bad, and she wanted to know if there was any chance he could come that afternoon. The man agreed with her, and he said he would rearrange his schedule to fit her in sometime that afternoon, and he said he would call her again before he get there. Thanks for your watching.